Happy Monday, everybody. My name is Brandon Rosa, and welcome to episode 245 of the Xbox in 10 podcast. Normally, this is your weekly source of Xbox gaming news covered in around 10 minutes. Every Monday, normally this podcast covers new game releases, the previous week's gaming news, and we all learn an Xbox-related fun fact together, but this week is different. I'm out traveling, and the show must go on, and we must not miss a week. So this show will be all about my gaming in 2023. This show is on YouTube and podcast services around the world, so please subscribe in your favorite and leave a review. Xboxin10.com, no numbers, is your quick source for links to all of our podcast destinations and social media profiles, which you can follow at Xboxin10. 2023. It's going to go down as one of the probably top 3 years of all time for gaming, and I certainly had a lot of great experiences and visited a lot of great franchises. So I wanted to first recap every game that I played. For context, in October of 2022, one of my best friends and I started a video game book club in which every month we pick a game and we both play the same game. We track where that game ranks in our top of the list from all of those games played. And then in that, I started to also track every game I played and when I beat it. Starting off in order, Cyberpunk 2077 finished on January 28th. I feel like I need to give this game another go. I certainly enjoyed it, but I feel like I played it at a weird time in my life as I didn't love it, but on paper I really should have loved this game. February 3rd, GoldenEye 007 Remake. Love this game. I mean, this is just N64 nostalgia fueled fun. I started going through and getting the best ratings on every mission. Haven't finished that, but man, what a cult classic. Resident Evil 6, February 25th. I love the Resident Evil franchise. It is arguably my favorite franchise of all time, and this is one of the worst games I have ever played in the history of gaming. Not touching much more than that. March 2nd, Destiny 2 Lightfall. What a disappointment from a Destiny fan. I mean, I feel like I'm a hardcore fan and that I play the game really hardcore at every big expansion and then drop off in the months to come, but I fell off of this game even quicker. March 5th, I finally finished Hogwarts Legacy. What just a commitment to excellence for a Harry Potter fan. Shout out to that team. March 12th, I finished The Quarry. Really enjoyed my time with this. This is a la Until Dawn back from the PS3, PS4. And it's just a fun story. You can play this with family and friends and make decisions together. Really enjoyed my time. Then I started through BioShock. So March 18th, finished BioShock Remastered. March 20th, I finished BioShock 2 Remastered. And the remastered DLC for BioShock 2 2 days later. I mean, these two games. BioShock 1, one of the greatest games of all time, arguably, and it still holds up really well. And BioShock 2 gets a lot of crap, but guess what? This game was a ton of fun, and the story was better than I remembered. I actually enjoyed my time with this. March 23rd, I finished Somerville. Really didn't like this game. I was greatly disappointed by it. It does not channel the goods of Inside or Limbo. It's from a different team, but some of those people, and just left me disappointed. March 26th, Resident Evil 4 Remake. What to say about this game? I mean, they nailed it. Shout out to Capcom, who is on fire. Resident Evil 4 is probably the game I've purchased most on most different platforms, having first played it back on the GameCube. I love the original, and I'm currently going through the Resident Evil 4 original version on VR via the MetaQuest and loving it. On to the Uncharted series. So I had never played an Uncharted game all the way through. I started for the first one a couple times in the years prior, but finally finished them. So on April 1st, Uncharted, April 6th, Uncharted 2, April 9th, Uncharted 3, and then April 25th, Uncharted 4. I gotta say, it was hard for me going back to some of these games. The Last of Us is my favorite game of all time, so I was excited to go through this franchise that really put Naughty Dog on the map. And I can't say I really loved any of them besides Uncharted 4, and it was probably because it was the most modern game. I feel like maybe I'd feel differently if I played them when they released, but that is my opinion. May 11th, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I was so excited for this game. And the performance of the game on Xbox really just left me with such a sour taste with this game in my mouth. I mean, I love the story beats, but I don't have fond memories of this game. I'm excited to revisit this in another year or so. Hopefully the performance is significantly better than when I played at launch, and I'll enjoy it a lot more, but that is the case. June 24th, BioShock Infinite. This is a game that I loved when it came out. I'm even more fond on it playing. I think it still holds up incredibly well. I love the story. This game is so good. Now, at the time of Bioshock Infinite, I never played Burial at Sea, and I finished that on July 3rd. Really enjoyed that as well. July 25th, Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. Modern game, fun story, the side characters, Chloe and Nadine. Didn't do too much for me, but a fun time. August 10th, Alan Wake Remastered. I was getting intrigued with all the hype leading up to Alan Wake 2, and I wanted to go back and play this game that I never ever played from the 360 days, and I was surprised by how much I liked this game and how much it held up. Obviously playing the remaster version, but still. September 20th, I finished Starfield. This game, I feel like it just doesn't deserve all the hate that it gets and the review bombing and all that. Starfield is something special. Is it the best franchise that Bethesda Games makes? I don't know. I personally like it way more than The Elder Scrolls, but that's because I just don't like those kind of time-setting games. And I love space, and the main story of this game is incredible. I still have so much to do in this world and so many different side quests and factions to go back and play through, which I haven't done yet, but it is on the schedule, and hopefully I find the time to do so. Now we get into Spider-Man, and the lead up to Spider-Man 2, I wanted to go back through all the games. So September 23rd, I finished Spider-Man Remastered, the 24th, all of the DLC, and then the 29th of September, I finished Miles Morales. I love these games. Absolutely just love them. Are they my games of the year? I don't know, but they're just so much fun to play. What a fun video game. The story's compelling, and I just love all the characters in it. And Miles Morales doesn't get enough credit for such a tight experience it is. I feel like the original remaster has a little bit of bloat, and Miles Morales fixes that, and Miles is awesome. October 15th, played through Resident Evil 4 Remake DLC. Ada is a fun character, but man, I know she got hate, and no one deserves online hate like people get, but I just can't get with the voice actor. I don't know. I am an OG Resident Evil 2 guy, and the Ada in this just wasn't doing it for me. November 2nd, Spider-Man 2. What is there really to say? I mean, just an incredibly fun video game. I love the story. I can't wait to see what we're going to get from Insomniac with Wolverine. I just can't wait for more from the studio. November 12th, played through Alan Wake American Nightmare via Xbox 360 backwards compatibility. That was kind of tough to play through, and maybe I played this game on a gummy or two, so I don't remember too much, but I did revisit the story synopsis on Wikipedia after I did it, and it is pretty critical to playing Alan Wake 2, understanding what happens in that game, so I am glad I did it. I put this on here as I had to give it some credit. So November 19th, I did get the achievement for getting to the top rank in Call of Duty multiplayer for Modern Warfare 3. I played a ton of this game, over 40-something hours. I mean, this was my Thanksgiving weekend game. Just so much grinding on Rust for guns and customization and camos. I really enjoyed my time with this, which is really all thanks to the remastered Modern Warfare 2 maps, which was my game back in high school. November 27th, Pokemon the Trading Card Game on Switch. I remember playing this game as a kid, but I certainly never beat it, so this was actually really fun to go back and play. I love OG Pokemon, and I really enjoyed my time with it. The last game of the year that I beat on December 10th was Control. Shout out to Remedy going through their games in preparation for Alan Wake 2, and Control was a ton of fun. I don't think it quite stuck the landing, and it's not a game that really sticks with me, but I enjoyed my time with it. And the last game, which I couldn't say that I beat, but I played for the first time and struck in over 45 hours, was Vampire Survivors. I am not really a roguelite or roguelike game player, but Vampire Survivors is something special. I absolutely adore that game, and I could pick it up at any time and have fun. So in total, counting Vampire Survivors, that was 31 games for 2023. I don't think I'm nearly going to strike that. I had a lot of free time due to some personal things going on in 2023, which led me to play through all those games, but I'm really excited for 2024 and all the franchises I'm going to play. I mean, pretty historic that I played through all of the Uncharted series for the first time, going back through the Bioshock series and all of Spider-Man. It was a big year. So now putting those games in order, I'm just going to run through from number 30 through number 1, and this is where the games ranked out leading up to my game of the year, which we'll talk about. Number 30, Resident Evil 6 with a bullet. Now a big gap till 29 because Resident Evil 6 is so bad. Number 29, Alan Wake American Nightmare. 28, Somerville. 27, GoldenEye 007 Remake. 26, Destiny 2 Lightfall. 25, Pokemon the Trading Card Game. 24, Uncharted. Number 23, Call of Duty Modern Warfare Multiplayer. 22, Spider-Man Remastered DLC. Number 21, Resident Evil 4 Remake DLC. Number 20, Alan Wake Remastered. Number 19, Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. Number 18, Uncharted 3. Number 17, Uncharted 2. Number 16, BioShock 2 Remastered DLC. Number 15, BioShock 2 Remastered. Number 14, Cyberpunk 2077. Number 13, The Quarry. Number 12, Hogwarts Legacy. Number 11, BioShock Infinite Burial at Sea. Number 10, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Number 9, Vampire Survivors. Number 8, Uncharted 4. Number 7, Spider-Man Remastered. Number 6, Spider-Man 2. Number 5, Spider-Man Miles Morales. Number 4, Starfield. Number 3, BioShock Remastered. Number 2, Resident Evil 4 Remake. And number 1, BioShock Infinite. Yeah, I really, really, really love BioShock Infinite. I couldn't believe how much I liked it going back and playing it. So if we had a top 3 of games that actually release in 2023, it would be Resident Evil 4 Remake, then Starfield, then Spider-Man 2. I mean, for me, what a year in video games. I really enjoyed all of these for different and unique reasons. And shout out 2024, we do have some promising games. I am most looking forward to Hellblade 2 Senua's Saga. I can't wait for this game. I loved the first one. I loved the spatial audio and how it made you feel during playing with the headphones on. Just what a unique experience. And all the surprises that we don't know about yet. So that was my 2023. I do apologize for missing a week of the normal routine show. We will be back next week with all your originally scheduled programming, and I will highlight any big news stories that may have been missed. I appreciate you all who listen to the show each and every week. So thank you for listening to the Xbox in 10 podcast, normally your weekly source of Xbox gaming news covered in around 10 minutes. If you like the show, please do subscribe on your favorite podcast service, share with your friends, leave a review, and follow on all social media at Xbox in 10. My name is Brandon Rosa. You can follow me on Xbox at Brosa93. Hope you all have a great week, stay safe, and keep on gaming.